Alrighty, welcome back to a brand new video, boys. Today we're on Calum's brand new RV2 compound. This might be out by the time you guys see this. I need to put my quick shift back on again. Okay, this most likely will be out by the time you guys are seeing this, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure of the actual release date. I'm sure it was meant to be yesterday as of recording this on the Saturday. I think it was meant to be out on the Friday, but I'm not too sure. But you guys will be seeing this on the Monday, so it might already be out, it might not be. But yeah, this is Calum's brand new RV2 RV2 compound that he's made. It's got a full outdoor track, full national track, which we're on now, 2 supercross tracks. It's got a little sand track as well. And yeah, we'll probably end up covering, and we'll do the outdoor track and maybe the 2 supercross tracks as well. We'll see. But yeah, this is a very fun track. I have ridden it. I've had it for about a day or two, a day and a bit, I think now. But yeah, it's just a very enjoyable track. I was running it last night as well, but it's just one of them ones where it's enjoyable to hop on. It's enjoyable to hop on and have a little bit of fun. But yeah, shout out Calum, W track again. Probably his best work so far out of all of his tracks. I will probably say that. But yeah, thank you Calum for giving me the track a little bit early to the video. I know you wanted it out a little bit earlier than this, but you know, I tried to keep with the same schedule, Monday to Friday videos, and then I normally spend the weekend editing aerial, as it's like 2 35-minute races. It takes a little while to edit it all down, cut bits out, and yeah, edit it to how I want it really. So that normally takes a little while, and I like to give myself about 2 days to do that, so it's not too rushed. But yeah, I just wanted to keep the same schedule. It helps with the algorithm a little bit if I start uploading like on one day. Say for example I did a video on the Saturday. I think if I did another one on the next Saturday, I don't think it'll push it as much, because it's, I don't know, it's weird. It's very weird. YouTube's very odd. You can kind of not really tell when YouTube wants to be weird, but I don't know. If you stick to the same days, it's a lot easier for the algorithm to pick it up, because it's like Monday to Friday, this guy uploads, and then if I do one on the Saturday or something, it might not do as well, because it's not used to me putting a video out on that day. It's very odd. It's very weird. It's hard to keep track of, but you know, I'm sure you kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, sticking to the normal program, Monday to Friday. So you guys will be seeing this on the Monday. But yeah, no area on the Friday. We had no area. It was nice to have a little day off. Watch the Olympics. Watch a little bit of the Olympic BMX racing with Beth Shriver. A little bit of a shame what happened. She won every single race, every single heat. And then yeah, when it come down to the actual finals, the medal race, she got a good start, but she just got close a little bit. And yeah, pretty much was in dead last, and it's a 34 second lap time around BMX track, so no chance you'd be able to come from last to first in that quick. So a little bit of a shame. I think she ended up getting last. She did pass about 2 or 3 people, but I think towards the end she just sort of gave up. She was like, you know, there's no point. But she didn't seem too upset about it, but I'm sure deep down you can't really be angry on TV, so I'm sure she a little bit annoyed with that. But you know, she won everything. She still put on a good show. Everyone, you know, she showed off her speed. It's not like she didn't do anything and then came last. Like, and then everyone thinks she's trash and washed. But she won gold in Tokyo in 2020, so she's already got a gold medal. So technically, she doesn't have to get any more. Obviously, she's going to want to, but it's a little bit of a shame now. You got to wait another like what 4 years or so to get to the Olympics or to do the Olympics again. So a little frustrating. Shame about Kai White as well, who's the male GB BMX racer. He crashed out in one of the heats and went off to hospital. I'm not sure what happened to him. I think he said, well, they said in the TV, like in the thing, that he was up and walking around. So I think he's okay. He's obviously just hurt himself a little bit, because them, you know, BMX tracks are hard when you're falling. I used to do BMX racing myself, for those of you who didn't know that. Basically, I did it from 2011 to 2013, I think, so a few years. Won a few trophies, medals, a load of medals, quite a few trophies, and yeah, I ended up on one of them crashing really badly on one of the doubles. Not badly, but because it's like a really stony, gravelly kind of like tarmac, I slid down it on my back, all down the landing of the jump, and yeah, I scraped all my back up. It was all bleeding and everything, and I remember in school my shirts were like sticking to my back and everything, and yeah, it's really, really uncomfortable. So it's not the most comfortable thing to fall on. But yeah, it's a shame about that we had 2 GB guys, and both of them pretty much came last, so a little bit annoying, but I'm sure next Olympics they'll do very well. I mean, they won some of the World Cup, like the World Championship stuff as well, so there's other things. Obviously Olympics is the main thing, but there is other things out there. And yeah, another thing as well, I do have a second monitor now. I have had another monitor for ages, like a year, but I don't have, well, with my old PC, because it was a 1050, it really struggled to have 2 monitors. So I've put another monitor on now, but I had to get a display cable, I mean. So I've had to, I ordered a display cable, came about half an hour, 45 minutes ago. And yeah, I've got a second monitor on now, which makes streaming a little bit easier. For those of you that didn't know what I was doing on my streams, I either had my phone in front of me to read the chat, or I had my laptop next to me with the stream open. And that was how I'd read the chat, basically. So, a little bit annoying how I had to do it, but I made do with what I had. But yeah, I've ordered a display cable, got it now as well, so very good. Got a double monitor, I can read the chat, should be a lot easier to read the chat and everything now as well. But yeah, I'm just hoping it doesn't affect any performance or anything like that, so hopefully we're all good, and hopefully it's all good. It doesn't affect performance too much, because obviously it uses more CPU when you've got two monitors in, but I think it's plugged into my GPU. I'm pretty sure display ports are plugged into my GPU, so not too sure. I think I have a HDMI if my second monitor would work, so I'll have to fiddle around with it. I'll have to try it. Maybe I'll fiddle around after this, because I'm pretty sure display cable gives you more FPS. Not more FPS, but I think it is better for you to run your main PC or main monitor on the display port, on the display cable. I keep calling it display port, I don't know why. Display cable. I think the best thing to do is put it into the main monitor, but we'll try it. Maybe we'll try after this. But yeah, I think that'll do for the outdoor track. Let's go try the Supercross track, shall we? I've just whacked my Supercross suspension on. Now there is is it north and east? I can't remember. I think it's north and an east Supercross track. I can never remember which one's which, so I'm not going to say which one's which, because I honestly don't know and I don't want to get a lot around. So this is one of them. This is the rougher version, I would call it. This is one of the Supercross tracks. It's very fun. I think the lines are very good. It's not 1-to-1 scale, I don't think, but it's very peaky, which is nice. I like this over, which I've absolutely butchered it, but you saw it the first lap. You can go over and you can triple out, which is really nice. You've got a nice little double here, straight down to second, little right-hander, and then sort of brake a little bit, roll the front on a little bit. It's not a very big triple, so you can get a little bit of speed coming out. Not going to shift down, we're going to 4 for the whoops. Whoops are nice and butchered, which is nice. Good little bit of practice. Nice little double sand section here. Roll the throttle on, so some bumpy pretty much everywhere. Jump that a little bit, but it's fine. Jump into the little roller section from the wall, then you've got a nice little roller section and a front out. Wonderful. Then we've got a little triple come out. It's okay. I'm not going to show the gear because I've made it myself and it's not really that good. But it's just an FXR teal set because I'm not sure what the rules are about me making my own FXR gear. I'm sure there's not anything wrong with it, but I don't want to show off some trash FXR gear and make FSR look bad. So I'll do a quick little glimpse of it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. This is the back, this is the front. Bing bang wallop bosh. So it's nothing special. I literally made it in Photoshop in about 10-15 minutes because in the FXR Game Time Discord, the link is in my Discord if you do want to get an easy link to it. But yeah, Dan's dropping all like the fonts and everything and logo sheets. So I thought I'd just give it a go. This is 327's PSCs that he's giving out for free. So if you do want to get a bunch of not old, but they're not the 25. There's no 25s or anything in it. But yeah, if you do want to get some FXR PSCs in the FXR Game Time Discord, there is a load in there. And there is on the shop, Baited has released all the 2025 PSCs for $6 for the PSC. I think the paints are free. So I think if you want to get all the paints, you can get them for free. But if you want to get the PSC, so if you want to put your name and number and logos or whatever on them, that's when you need to spend the $6. I believe that's what it is. I think that's what I heard. I've not actually looked, if I'm being completely honest. But I got told that you can get the paints for free and then you can get the PSC for $6. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, if you do want to get some FXR gear yourself, then definitely go pick some of them up. But that's literally what I've done. I've literally just used the free stuff that they're giving out. So I can just get stuff off Ben. Obviously, I'm not going to be making my own stuff from now on. It's just if I see a gear saying a PSC that looks quite cool, whack name, number on it, whack a logo on it. I've got my MXB logo on this as well, which is quite cool. I can sort of personalise it to myself a little bit because obviously it's not going to anyone else but me, so I haven't got to worry about putting other people's logos on or anything. Just whack AMXB on it, whack my little logo on it, and yes, quite cool, which is nice. Ols did make me the emerald gear, so the green and gold gear set. Whack my name and number on that as well, so thank you, Ols. I do have the public version, but Ols just whacked a name and number on it for me as well. So, but like I said, these aren't anything to replace Ben's stuff for Ariel. It's just if I see something that looks cool, whack my name and number on it, done, sorted. But Ben's obviously going to keep doing all my gear and everything, so don't have to worry about it too much. Not learning how to do it for any reason, just something to do, you know. Right, we'll finish off the lap around this track. and then we'll go try the next Supercross track, and then we'll call it there. There is a little sand. I don't know if it's sand. I only rode like 2 laps yesterday, but there's like a little out track. I think it might be a sand track, but it's like a little out track that you can ride. It's just no jumps or anything. It's just all very roller down and everything. Right, we'll go to this bit here, and then we'll go straight on, and we're going to go to the next one. Can I get the triple in, or the quad in, whatever you want to call it. A little bit of a case. Right, let's go to the next track. Next track is just right opposite us, which is nice. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Jesus. But yeah, it's nice to get a little bit of super practicing just to freshen up on it a little bit, because you don't want to lose it too much. You don't want to lose the skill of how to do Supercross, because it takes a little while after outdoors to get back into the flow of doing Supercross again. So it's nice to do, you know, we've got 2 weeks off. It's nice to just sort of whack Supercross track up, have a little bit of practice just to get used to the flow and the time and everything, so you don't completely lose the skill. Like, for example, towards the end of Supercross, when people do a lot of outdoors to practice again. Sort of like, it takes you a minute to get into the flow, so it's nice to just stay on top of it every now and then. Just do it a little bit. Even if it's just like 10-15 minutes, just hop on it. You'll learn how to do it again. You'll get back into the flow. It's just nice to keep, you know, keep pressing it. Sort of triple in quad here. Left-hander. I've got quick shift on as well, which is nice. We'll just go up to third. This is kind of big, I think. Yeah, a little bit big, that's fine. A little triple roller, left-hander into the whoops. Lovely stuff. Oh, little front tuck, but it's fine. It's not on off next, so didn't lose too much time. And then Supercross triple land, nice and easy on the floor as it's a flat corner. You don't want to slide out a little bit. Very big finish jump, I will say. Right, we'll do one more lap around here. So to the left, nice little triple on, off. Triple again. Oh god. And then we're going to triple again. And then you want to sort of like double over this, which I've absolutely butchered that. Oh, that's annoying. That's up a little bit, but it's all good. Come on wide. Nice little Supercross triple. Then you've got a little double coming out, which you can sort of tire tap or double it. It's up to you. Depends how far you ever jump. Now you can go over that, which is what I did on my Instagram, but it's very awkward to do. You have to kind of hit it perfectly, hit the brake tap, drop the front end, bring the back end up, and yeah, it's just a little bit of a technical line. Can we still triple? We're butchering this track, I will say that, but they're not easy tracks, which is nice. I like that Calum's put a little bit of, I don't want to see effort, because some people do compounds and they don't put a lot of effort in some Supercross tracks, which is nothing against them. Supercross tracks are hard to make, but it's nice that Calum's done some harder Supercross tracks, so you can they're actually worth practicing. It's nice that he's put a lot of effort into both. Yeah, I think that'll do it from me. This is Calum's brand new track. It might be out, it might not be. If the link is in the description, it is. If it isn't, then just keep an eye on the shop. I believe it's going to be $2, I think. $2, something like that. I can't actually remember, I'm not going to lie. I think it's $2, $2.50, something like that. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.